it feels like you would be shocked to realize how good the energy is, how high vibing the messages are. Hearing counterintuitive. This feels like it's not what's happening, but it is. Everything is trying to improve. The entirety of the system of your life, especially of your physical world, the burdens that you carry, the work that you have to do, how much is on your plate, how much you're having to take care of, the anxiety, the constant stress. I'm hearing the word renewal. That's trying to get off of you. That's trying to be relieved, to come off of your back, to not have to be carried anymore. Having to rely on a structure, to be dependent on a structure that puts a ceiling that you can't go past over you, or makes you dependent, or leverages, or says, you do that and maybe I'll give you this, or pits you against other people. That's something that's trying to be released from you. Having to depend on another person or situation that does not help, that does not promote a real healthy environment or balance, that's trying to be relieved. Losses, not having enough, that's trying to be relieved from you. That's healing, that's mending. All of this is mending. Low self-worth, lack of confidence, feeling like you're not enough, like you don't have enough. That is trying to be relieved. Having to struggle and work super hard, that is trying to be relieved. Now, some of the working hard, standing your ground, struggle energy is still there because you actually have to push to believe, push to heal, push to shift the addiction to fear and stress, for example. So that's part of that energy where you're still having to kind of step up and work in that way. But all of this other stuff, I want to say all this other shit, it is relieving. For the collective, I'm really connecting to you and your energy. Okay, and if you're still watching, that's you. This is going bye-bye. And you know this, you feel it somewhere inside of you, even if it's counterintuitive and even if everything else is telling you otherwise. Some things that didn't work out, they weren't for you. You were convinced they were for you because aspects of that thing were yours or came from you, but other aspects of them were there to take your power, to keep your power tied up. And at the time, you wouldn't realize that. You wouldn't know that. Even now, you might not fully see that, but that is what was happening. I'm hearing you gave your power away freely. No more. Now, no more. Holy shit. 5 of Cups in reverse. I'm telling you. Coming into a better emotional environment, coming out of depression, coming out of a black hole of a siphoning of energy, coming out of just down and out and grief and loss and tragedy, coming out of this, healing this, mending this, getting into a better emotional state, coming out of restriction, 5s in reverse, coming out of restriction, coming out of bondage, okay? You're feeling vulnerable and out of control because this is unknown territory. This is unknown territory. This level of high vibing energy is unknown territory. And you know, the higher you start vibing and the let's say better things get, sometimes the scarier that feels. It's unknown, it's unfamiliar, and it shakes all of the stuff that doesn't belong out. It's almost like you're turning something upside down and shaking out the pockets, and all that stuff is falling to the ground, and you're like watching it fall, like, it's a scary process, okay? I don't know if that's the best metaphor, but literally, all the shitty stuff, shitty cards, with all respect to these beautiful cards, but like, is in reverse. It's all trying to go bye-bye, to reformat, change, shift, to reemerge better and new and just better for you. It's a process. It takes time, or it takes a journey. What process doesn't? You are in the physical reality, 3D reality still. You still are having an awareness here. So of course, it's going to be a process. It's not going to be instantaneous right now at this point in evolution, in this reality, in this layer and level of dense reality. It's just not. Think about a weight loss journey, or an exercise journey, or a healthy eating journey, or some kind of journey that you would take in your physical. It's a process, okay? Holy crap. 5 of Wands in reverse, conflict, chaos, competitions, dramas, arguments. You guys, you have 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles all reversed. For me, that is incredible energy to see. Plus all of those fives, and we're in the 5 o'clock era here, all of these fives in reverse is like a huge lift of restrictions and limitations and walls that have held you. Okay, you have 9 of swords in reverse, that's anxiety. 10 of wands in reverse, that's burden, that's heavy weight. Okay, 6 of pentacles, which can be, it depends on the reader and the reading, but for me, 6 of pentacles in reverse, amazing. A lot of dependency being released, even money like ceilings, as we said before, you know, like all of this stuff, seeing all of this reversed like this is gorgeous. I that's all I can tell you. It's amazing. So you could be tired. Like I'm hearing you just want to go home, like in life tired, okay? So if you fall into that category, expect more stability and stationary energy in a good way. Like you're able to be somewhere in a more stationary way, not having to always be on edge in a stressful nomadic type of vibe. I'm hearing relief from the confines and constructs of this world forever. Those things that rule over you, that man over you, that holds you. Okay, but that does not mean loneliness. Not the same thing. Doesn't mean you're alone or doing it alone, okay? I feel like you really need to understand that things are working out for you. That things are getting better for you. There is a bigger picture. Okay, I feel like you really need to grasp this. It's fine if you doubt. It's fine if you have down days. It's fine if you don't believe. It's fine, okay? But at least get it through your head now, in this moment now, and any moment that follows that you can, that just maybe, even if you say just maybe, there is a silver or a gold supernova lining to all of this, and everything is actually trying to work out for the absolute best, and everything needs to get rearranged anyways. So just maybe, history doesn't have to repeat itself and things can work out better, okay? Whatever happens, happens. 3D. It is what it is. Sucks. It is what it is. But it doesn't mean that it's getting worse for you, or that things are regressing. That is not what's going on here. Not for you.